Babies do not come from nukes. Don't get confused. Please pay attention in your health class. Certainly, this is amazing. I smile pleasantly in admiration of technology. Most unfortunately, my smile is very, very temporary. As it turns out, the fusion bomb is incredibly horrible. It is a weapon that will detonate and destroy everything in a very large radius with a disturbing rapidity. In its wake, it's kind of a miasma so powerful that it sticks to a place for several decades before dissipating. It causes sickness to those who did not die and greatly increase the chance of cancer and mutations in the children of survivors. Alright, so I just spent who knows how long reading all this, and you're just gonna give me the gist? So like I didn't even have to read it. I mean, I already know what nukes do. I guess I read it to find out the history of the worlds. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Let's go. It's good. Once again, I am affronted by the sense of unreality that has persisted since my induction into the mediatorium. This is not even something you would read about in storybooks. This is not a thing one can imagine. Why would you kill somebody else? Why would you kill hundreds, thousands, millions, and what's more, with such effects? What does that accomplish? They said I would not understand it for a long time. That it would be conferred later on in my schooling, and that until then, I would not be allowed to mediate wars. I need to understand this now, though. It might go down in a matter of hours. What will happen if I remain in this foolish ignorance of mine? My heart thumps and my stomach twists. I put my hand over my mouth and squeeze my eyes. I squeeze my eyes shut. I am not the type to freak out, but I'm freaking out a lot today. Winter. Ah. Come on. Calm down. Make it through this and you'll be better for it, okay? I close my codex and look at Cyrus, who has placed his hands on my shoulders. The gesture does not help, for some reason. It makes me feel worse. My heart tightens, and tears escape from my lids. I feel the same feeling that comes when I imagine how it would be if my dad were to die, only the feeling is much more distorted and disgusting. I answer Cyrus with a warbling voice, as my emotions are in tatters. I'm sorry, sir, but I don't understand. I'm sorry I'm stupid. Winter, come on. Hey, you aren't stupid. You're a smart girl. I am. I'm incredibly stupid. You know it. You're just a bit hard-headed. It's okay. You're young, Winter. And you're strong, too. You're strong, Winter. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I raise my head and look at his face. Through my tears, I can see that Cyrus's cheeks are more flushed than my own. He jumps a little, as if he were startled, and hugs my head to his chest. His heart is beating very fast. I clutch the bottom of his shirt when he speaks. His voice reverberates through his body in a powerful way, so powerful that I even feel a little more confident. We will not fail. I lift my head and look at him again. He shivers and looks from me to the fountain. I'll make sure of it. ... But only if you shape up. I'm terrified. I know. Okay. Let's finish this up, alright? ... I push away from him and wipe my eyes and cheeks. I feel as though this is too much for me to take. It's hard to have faith in Cyrus. The further I go down the path of a mediator, the harder it is to have faith in anything. Still, if I feel this is so wrong, then I ought to stop it, right? I should stop this all from happening. I should stop this war. Plainly and simply. I steel myself and stare directly into Cyrus's eyes, sure to convey my conviction. Sir? Yes? I am confident that we will succeed here too. I'll also make sure that we will not fail. Humph. That mindset is good, Winter Harrison. Hold on to it. It's easy to lose. Alright. Let's kill the president. Oh, wow, that escalated. My soul decides to flee from my chest. What? What? That's the obvious course of action. That is... No! No, it's not! That is the least obvious thing. Oh? Then what's the most? Talk to him? Convince him that he shouldn't do the thing he wants to do? Winter, we don't have the time for diplomacy. What? Mediation is all about diplomacy. No, it isn't. I shouldn't even have to tell you that. Mediators are simply neutral parties that enter worlds with problems. Assess the situation and solve the issues by whatever means necessary. You really are scum. What? I look at him in the eye, nearly snarling. What is it, sir? You think I'm deaf? Every student knows how you handle things. That's right, people talk about you. Everyone knows that you're a murderous and cold. Ugh. Don't talk to me like I'm that stupid. I remember what they said at orientation. I know that setting existence to balance is totally important. I know how needed it is, but I thought we were more heroic than that, and I can't believe I felt confident because of you. I can't believe I felt confident because of you. Do you even hear yourself? What is necessary? We shouldn't lower ourselves to that barbaric level. ... I'm really starting to tire of your lip, Harrison. Now listen here. Many in Brighton do not support aggression against Gabriel. I've heard. That's only natural. War is a terrible thing. Furthermore, while their poverty extends far, it can be argued that this situation is for the best. Barnaby does not see that, though. He sees his own solution as the only solution. The people do not side with him. There is at least one issue that need to be addressed. They must support him. They must feel that his decision is right. So I will kill him. In doing so, the blame should be placed upon Gabriel, and it should be clear to the populace that they have an enemy to fight. What is he saying? Was all that talk before to prepare me to accept this evil? To prepare me for these calculated deaths? You're not just asking me to support killing a man, are you? You're going to allow the nuclear bomb to be launched as well? Are you insane? I can't sit by and allow that. You've underestimated the plight of these people. For Barnaby, who has no real power to wrest it for himself in such a dramatic fashion, suggests that he is not willing to listen to reason. If we had longer than 4 hours, then it would have perhaps been possible to change his mind. But like this, just forget it. The nuke will be launched. All we can do is unite these people before they go to war. We can still bring this nation into order. Order? Does that Oh, it's him talking. Does that bother you? Stability is paramount, Winter. Arrgh. So cool your head. ... Think about this logically already. Being a mediator isn't a thing of emotion. That's... what? That's only your opinion. You're only one person. Don't act though you know anything. I don't know a lot, but what I do know is that murder is the worst thing a person can do. So horrible and disgusting and terrible that we don't even write about it, and it never happens. What? You want to rebel against me again? I don't know. I don't know if I should, because you're kind of right. You... Doesn't look like it. They're so tainted by their troubles that it is doubtful I could convince the president to stop this. Killing him instead, though? Letting the nuke go off, too? Could I even forgive myself for that? Yet we probably don't have very much time. From what I read and what I've heard, it seems that weapon can be released easily very, very soon. Winter. Blast, any more information? Are you saying that preventing the launch and war is impossible? I had mentioned before that, with luck, it won't be. With their president gone and the only remaining leader being a backup, there may be at least be a delay on the bomb, which would give us more time to attempt other plans. The death of the president could also lead to Gabriel taking Brighton much more seriously, since it signals a dangerous level of civil unrest. In which case, Gabriel would probably unleash this nation completely before they even had the chance to launch the nuke. Alternatively, there is also a small chance, a very small chance, that Gabriel will give in to Barnaby's demands. In the likely case that none of these possibilities come to pass, however, you can still expect the relation between Gabriel and Brighton to proceed much differently from now on. Brighton's civilization, not civilization, Brighton's citizens will believe that Gabriel has a stranglehold on them so complete that they can kill their president less than an hour after a threat of aggression. Some will be in fear to rebel against such power, but many will be emboldened in the relief that Gabriel has gone too far. What's more, once that bomb has gone off, the citizens won't be afraid for much longer. The fusion bomb holds unprecedented power. Here. Nobody understands it, not even Brighton. It could separate these two muddled nations and produce a new order. As an added bonus, once they see its power and grow to fear it, it's probable this world will never see a nuclear weapon launched again. If Barnaby were to launch it now without his nation's consent, the people would condemn him as a tyrant. It could lead to both a civil war and an international one. We need to make him a martyr, a hero in death. He will be a sacrificial symbol of Brighton loyalty, and the people will follow him profusely. Gracious, he seems to be sure of himself. Will this really be for the best? Would this bring about order? What should I do? Oh man, I have to actually decide? God damn it! Oh god, no! Everything makes sense in books. Everything is carefully placed, planned out, and logical and clear. Apparently you haven't read Twilight.